Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Shibenta ban Pynduh ye ka Jingeh hagabaya day bat ka jing Duna Snam bat ban pensmutho ye ki ba ban wan shakman Kiran Verma ula shim nagalenti ban Kjat Haduh Wanpoi Hajar kilometer ka Jingeh habaro ka way kari India. Kiran ula sedang ye ka jing Kjat jong nado upanay no pra Hajar Wanpoi ne ka jilla Kerala. Kaba ulala ban pendep Haduh khatsan Hajar nyos pa kilometer ka Jingeh lingba ka jinga denti ye ki jilla ba pher ki ba kintop ru ya ka jilla Meghalaya ka thong jong Verma ka long ban pentikna ba anam don uweiru ubre uban khlat da ka ba up ye ka Snam ban yo jingerap hadin ka life way trek unok pra Hajar arpusan da ka ba pinslor ya san klor ngut ki breu ki ba jumulin ban ai jingerap da ka Snam habaro ka way kari India ulaong baka jing penlek jingmut kamtam ge ka jala Meghalaya haringkat san teligi district ki baduna bha ki jaka penlang ye ka Snam ula batai pensyairu halor ka jingdan kamban ai Snam ka bayarap ru ban penduna ye ka jingpang bampong kan yarap ban penyo ye uklong Snam uba syat bakhlan bat ka ban yakhun persyaru ya ka jingpang shini ka jingya lenti jong Verma kalong ka ka bapla kaban pinslor ye ki breu ban yakhun persya ye ki jingpang ki baharukam.
And I am walking 21,000 kilometers all across India for the awareness of blood donation. I started my walk on 28 December 2021 from Kerala to Verma, and from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Karnataka, Goa, Maharashtra, Dadra, Daman, Diu, Gujarat, Telangana, Andhra, Odisha, West Bengal, Assam, Sikkim, and now Meghalaya. I have covered 15,700 kilometers till now. The only mission behind my walk is that nobody should die waiting for blood after 31st December 2025. Nowhere in India people should die waiting for blood because every day more than 12,000 people die. And that is only possible when we encourage at least 5 million people all across India. And if you see in Meghalaya, it's more important because out of 12 districts, 5 districts don't have blood bank. And also, people in tribal part, they don't have access to blood bank, and also they are not willing to donate blood too often. My focus is to encourage more and more people in Meghalaya, so that in Meghalaya, if there is not even a blood bank, but at least where there are blood bank, they can support other districts as well where there is no blood bank. I was in Tura, I met with the DC sir over there, Jagdishji, and they, after my walk, they started one blood bank in Pulbadi, which was not operational at that moment of time. That is the impact we are creating. In William Nagar is taking support from Duna Blood Bank, Civil Hospital. And when I went there, DC sir also committed there that we are going to try and encourage more and more people. In Meghalaya, all the churches are very strong. And every week, people are gathering there for mass, church service. And for me, it is very important to make sure that people who are coming forward at churches every week, they should at least get motivated through blood donation. Because once I went out of Meghalaya, it will be very difficult for me to keep motivating people in Meghalaya. But churches can do. Not just churches, but also other societies as well, like Sikh communities, Marwadi communities, and all these communities. Because these civic societies can create a huge impact. My mission is that because of the Kwai, cancer patients are increasing in Meghalaya, and we can reduce it by donating blood. Because if a person is a regular blood donor, the chances of getting cancer get reduced. If you see, blood donation is a very important thing, and not for saving someone's life, but also for ourselves. Because when you donate blood, your heart gets healthy. When you donate blood, you don't get heart attack. Diabetes chances are very less, And also cancer is also very less in regular blood donors. So for this particular thing, that the tobacco intake in Meghalaya, it can really help people to reduce cancer chances as well. People, whether it's Khasi, Garo or anywhere, to come forward and start donating blood. This is not just for today, but also for the future, so that our kids should not face any problem of blood shortage in Meghalaya, in any part of Meghalaya. And I am requesting the administration to kindly work more and more along with churches, so that we can encourage more people, create infrastructure to build more blood banks in district where there is no blood bank. And that is the whole target to come to Meghalaya for me here. So my walk is going to cover rest of the northeast part as well. So after Meghalaya, I am going to go to Mizoram, Tripura, Manipur, Nagaland and other part of northeast. And from there, I am going to cover every state and union territory of India to make sure that my message goes to every part of India, and nobody should die waiting for blood after 31st December 2025 anywhere in India. That's it from my side, and I request you all to kindly support me by just donating blood. Nothing to do more for this cause. Amazing. I have met one of the best people in India. The food is good. I tried kebab in Garo Hills, which is one of the finest dish and one of the simplest but one of the tastiest dish I ever had. I tried eating some silkworms in non-stop, which is I was scared of first eating, but when I had it, it's amazing. I met few people in William Nagar who are working day and night for blood donation, which is very motivational for me. I met with so many district administration who are so cooperative, whether it's Rosetta ma'am in Shillong, or Jagdish sir, or Verma sir in William Nagar and Duna. They are amazing people, and with just one meeting, they made sure, they committed that we are going to do something on ground to make situation different for our future generation. This is very motivating for me, and I hope and I request that more and more people like them should be everywhere in every part of India, not just in Meghalaya, but beyond Meghalaya as well.
And so what prompted you to take this walk?
Yeah, it's very huge problem. One is food, because sometimes I developed a bacterial infection in my intestine because I was eating something which was new to me and I was not habitual to that food. And when you are in remote areas, you don't have many choices. So that was very difficult for me. So on health side, I faced a little uncomfortable situation. But now it's good. I'm getting used to it.
And what prompted you actually to take this?
Just giving you a background of it. So when I was 7, my mother passed away because of cancer. And I was so young that I had no clue that what does it mean to leave or lose someone. But when I grew up, I was 18 and I was trying to do a diploma which I couldn't complete till that day. I'm only 10th pass. So while doing that diploma, one of my teachers needed blood. I went there, donated blood to him, and while I was coming out of that blood bank, then his son came to me and he just said thank you. And that thank you was enough for me to realize what he was going through. And that's when I realized that my father might have gone through the same pain what he might have seen. Then I decided that I'm going to start donating blood on a regular basis, and that's how I started my blood donation journey. But what happened, it was 26 December 2016, when demonetization was going on, and I got a call early morning that there is a family from Raipur, Chhattisgarh, they need blood. I went there, I donated blood, and after donating blood, what happened, I got to know that the lady who, whose husband is getting treatment she got into prostitution. And that lady paid for my blood because the person who called me, he was a tout. The very same day, I left my job, and on 29th January 2017, I started a platform called Simply Blood. And with Simply Blood, we saved more than 60,000 people through blood donation only, all across India and even outside India as well. But that was not enough, because I saw that many people are coming forward. Because during the COVID time, the plasma crisis was there huge. And people were making excuses for not donating blood. That's when I decided that this is not going to happen, because it's just a attitude problem. People are not willing to come forward and do it. And that is only possible when you create an example in front of them that somebody is walking for a cause, you just need to go out and donate blood. And that's all you need to do. And when I made this, started this walk, I just planned it from one capital city to another capital city. But later, after a few days I started this walk, then I realized that the need of blood donation awareness is more needed outside major cities or capitals. So that's how I made sure that I go village to village, small town to small town, so that more and more people can understand what it is all about and why we should donate blood. And that's how I kept going on, and I just wanted to share you a very good impact. So I was talking to DC ma'am this morning, and she got so excited or motivated that she is going to donate blood along with me on 5th of October at a blood donation camp here in Shillong. So that's what change I'm trying to build, to set an example in front of people that blood donation is safe. Anybody and everybody should donate blood, and this is healthy, completely healthy. And person like me who's walking so much and still donating blood, so of course for the rest of the people it's not that difficult. So I think we all can and we all should come forward and donate blood. This in last 20 months.
And you want to cover how much more?
I wanted to cover every state and every union territory. Earlier the figure was 20,000 few kilometers from capital to capital. But when I kept going on, this kilometer is going to be more than, I think, 30,000 right now.